Well, students, next the things that we are going to that I'm going to explain to you, that is the creation of data frame, because data frame series from the beginning you have to do, and this again you see the creations, and also it will give you just a flair in writing the programs. So that's why I'm going back again to the data frame creation and all. Okay, so with the light of this, so you will do another program also, you will see that. So it is very simple. You take a dictionary series and try to employ value into it. Okay, like here the it is taken t series, just like name, age, rating. Okay, simply, or if you want, you can while doing the practical implementation, you can also increase the number of columns as well. I have taken out here. So the dictionary taking dictionary is very simple. So you could put it into the pair of curly braces, and the things, that is the data series, will be taken into a single quote, like name, then pd.series, you give it in the same format, and here you are creating the data frame D. So whenever we are pressing it, whenever you are passing this dictionary as an argument of data frame, so it is just converting into data frame. So our data series is, when you are printing, that will be simply printing the things. So that is the very simplest mode of creation of a data frame. Once again, because I have done this program previously for you at the very beginning, and now also I am showing you, because this is actually the main base of data frame programs. Afterwards, you can employ anything, any method on it and all. If you want to employ max, mean, all these things, you can you can do so, or you can use the pipe functions also over here. All right. So the thing is that whenever you are appearing with whenever you are applying these things, that will actually give you a making you a confident programmer. Okay. So here it takes bit times, because it has to process the libraries and all. That's why. Hmm. So now you see it has appeared. A very simple data frame has been appeared. Okay, so now the thing is that I am doing another program also, another one also I am doing. See out here, yes, data series, and this is the data series actually. Just a minute. Uh, yeah, this is another program, that is the transposing. Now I have, as I have told you, when you are, if you are able to creating the data frame properly, in that case you will be able to apply anything out there. So what you are doing, I am doing the transposing out here. Transposing means row into column, column into rows. So just I am executing under the same window. You see out here how this is to be executed, how the output appears. So the transposing means dot t. T is the function that actually transposing the total data series. Okay, now you see the data series will come, and the transpose data series also will be displayed. Okay, in this in the form of output. All right, now you check out how this is appearing. See, it has come out here. So this is the original data frame, and this is the transpose data frame. You see that what was the row, that has become the column now. Okay, age, like this, name, rating, all this all. So this is kind of in data series by using the transpose method. Fine. Okay, so you do the practical implementation of these two programs and try to do it, and give some extra value also apart from this, and that will give you just a flair in programming, and you will be feel confident. All right. Then thank you. So tomorrow you will come with some more programs. Okay. Till then, you do the practical properly and implement it nicely. Fine. Thank you. Once again, so we are again revisiting Panda. Okay, Python Panda software is there. Okay, and then what is actually we want to try to, I want to explain it out here. That is how to display the null values. Okay, if there is containing some not null values, how can it be displayed? So the remark has been given out here. You can see to check null values in a series. Fine. So import pandas as pd, import np is not required, but I've given still, if anyone, if any further method if you want to use for, that's what I have used. Okay, and here what is happening, s equals to pd dot series has been given. You can see out here several types of data has been taken. First two data there that are integers, third one is not a number, then 7 is integer, tigps is a string value, and 78 9 np dot nan, all the things are there. Now the thing is that print s dot is null. Okay, what does it mean actually? Is null methods actually check whether is there any data which is having which is having any null value. Null value means nothing. Np dot nan, not a number. Okay, so that is actually considered to be null out here. So if such kind of things occurs, then in that case it will check and tell us whether it is whether it is available or not. It's a boolean type of function. So Now this program I will execute and you will see now how it functions. Okay, I'm executing this module. Kindly check out that the output. Okay, so first of all, what does it do? You see out here. Okay, let us take it from here. Just a minute. I will just shifting the windows. Okay, you can see now better. All right. Yes. Now let us check out. Okay, so here is the normal Panda series has been displayed. Okay, age, name, rating, everything has been given out here. The sorry, this is not the one. Uh, just a minute. It has come little appear late. Okay, just a minute. I'm executing. So after execution, you see out here how the things have been appeared out here. Okay. So it is, I had told you already, this is a Boolean type of function. Okay. And then whenever you are executing, if it is a value, in that case, it will show you false. All right. So if a value exists, okay. So 12 is a value, so it is showing you false. 33 is a value, it is showing you false. np.nan is showing you true because this is not a number. So wherever you are finding the true, that means those are not a number. Other things, wherever it is appearing as false, then what is happening? Then these are actually existing data. So np.nan, wherever it has appeared, that is actually showing you true, means there is no such data is available. And at the bottom you can see out here d type has been given bool. Bool means boolean. Okay, so taking missing values, I have given one more things out here. So here the main thing, so if the question comes sometimes that how to check the missing values in a series. Okay, so in that case your command will be what the object of the Panda series. Suppose here it is s. Okay, s dot is null dot values dot any. Okay, simple question. If it is asked in number one or two number question can be asked in this way, having 1 marks or 2 marks questions like that. So in that case, you no need to do anything. You just have to take a Panda series object, that is s. Okay, here or any other thing that will be given in the question, and your answer will be s dot is null dot values dot any. Okay, if anything occurs, such thing occurs. Okay, and here they have asked out here. Yes, it is there, true, means that nan is appearing out here. If no such value will occur out here, then it will return as false. All right, that is the thing. This is the second line. So first print actually showing you is null. Well, means like whatever values are there, that is showing is null. Which one individual it is showing. Second print statement is showing you what here. Okay, is there any null value or not? Yes, it is true. So, and the third one, it is showing that how many such kind of values are occurring. Okay, how many such missing values are there? There are two missing values. Okay, how many? It will be actually many. So it will be actually many. So that is the thing. So how many missing values are there? Okay, I'll just execute once again. It is run module. Okay, so you check out here. Okay, now the thing is that how many missing values are there, it will show you clearly that these many missing values are there. So it is showing that with the sum function, with the help of sum function, it is showing only the two values have been missed out. All right, two values have been missed out. So that is all about the Panda series program. All right, so here is showing how many missing values. There are two missing values. All right.